Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the scale log. Whoa! Oh, we're a little late on this one. I think the last one I did was like a month and a half ago, but it's been slow grinding on the scales, and I think it's finally time that I show you what I got. Scales are tough. Have you been working on your scales? I hope so. So I think how we're gonna do this, we are gonna go into some of my old videos of me practicing scales, which let's actually talk about it. I remember that there was one moment in particular that was kind of a wake-up call of how crappy my scales were, and it was I remember it so well. It was in the David Russell Thinks My Technique Sucks video. Oh my god, this video was posted a year ago. December 7th, 2023. Y'all come back now, you hear? This is before I was hawking my guitar lessons online. I kind of have like a mythology here. David Russell is a god. God, what happened to me? Xander is a god, I think. Julian Bream is like Zeus. Dude, look at me with my freaking open shirt, chest hair hanging out. I was the man back then. I feel so lame now. This was before I cared about anything. This was when like nobody was really watching me. Like if I'm being honest with myself, I practice like maybe 3 hours a day. But liar. I feel like I've just done so much gosh dang technique in my life. I'm like done. No, I feel like you're not done, bro. Let me get my guitar. I have to like assert my dominance by first doing that. Alright, and then what? I don't know my long scales. I can't do it. Ooh, man, I suck. Yeah, so that was that. You heard that. And I remember like when I was editing that, I was like, wow, that really sucks. Which, by the way, when I was playing that, I was free stroking. You can hear how like crappy and weak my tone is though. Suck. So now if I were to free stroke that. You know, it feels different. But even just from practicing my rest stroke, I feel like my free stroke, just like the articulation and cleanness. I had to warm up, and I will warm up and show you like where my scales are at now. So I guess that's why I can't do it very well. Maybe I'll start a technique regiment. Oh, and look at where we've come. We have started a technique regiment. Let's walk through exactly what I do now. So first off, I've included this from the last one. Giuliani arpeggios. Just like the easy one. I've also been working a bit on the Villa-Lobos. And when I work on this now, I am approaching it differently than I ever have before, because I feel like I was accepting a certain amount of slop. Now, when I practice any of these things, I will not move on from that chord, and I get 4 in a row, perfectly clean and slow. And I'm just going for like absolute control and absolute clarity. And then for scales, once again, I am just practicing the 5 scale positions, practicing them in many different ways, of course. Starting with 60, working my way all the way up to like 130 maybe. Doing it in a few different ways. First, start with 8th notes with IM when I'm warming up. And then I'll switch to triplets. And by the way, this is in all scale positions. And then 16th notes. And I know, I already hear you. If you're doing this too, you might be picking like one of the scale positions, like a popular one is the one where the root's on the 6th string. Just getting really good at that one, like in that position, but spend an equal amount of time everywhere on the guitar. So as much as I play this one, I have also played this one, or even this one. And you want to minimize like how different those feel. Alright, so that's 60. Let's actually watch my previous scale video. Where's my scale update? Oh my god, look at my beard. Whoa! And God, I can grow a beard like that? Why am I not growing my beard like that right now? Dude! Yeah, so, Oh my god, who wouldn't take guitar lessons from that guy? I look like I know everything. Oh my god. Dolce the first Dude, oh my god. Especially as I start reading these philosophy books. I think I'm gonna grow my beard back out like that, because that looks freaking sick. Are you kidding me? I look awesome! What is wrong with me? Why did I shave it so short? Oh, I look like a child. I look like a little boy man versus this guy. Look at this freaking guy. You don't think he knows stuff? Oh my god, he looks so smart. Okay, let's not. We're just on the floor now. Dang, I'm bringing that back. I'm done shaving. That was inspiration enough for me. Are you kidding me? All right, where's the sore hand scale update? Ah, the quest for rest. Here it is. Okay, so this was the very first rest stroke update thing. Oh, Cody, you really are the rest stroke. Cody's the rest stroke man. Rest stroke inspiration. So this was posted 2 months ago. So this was kind of the real start of the journey, which let me actually make sure. Only 2 months, November 22nd. Okay, 90. Here's 100. Terrible. I'll go to free stroke. My free stroke even starts to break down to 110, and 120 I just can't do. We sort of have an idea. Okay, so 120 was like not gonna happen here. All right, and like even up to like 90 kind of sucked, honestly. This is 100. Okay, so I handled 100 decently well. It was definitely better than the last one. But still, like, it felt like I was reaching to it. Here, there's little inconsistencies now. And then this is where I'll start doing the work of, like... Okay, so I was not willing to go past 100 out of just, like, it was just too sloppy. Alright, well, good to know. So, I am going to work on scales for a little bit. And, yeah. I'll see you there. So I'm going to start with 70, and you're going to hear just some. You know. $80. Let's go to 90. Alright, this is where things started to fall apart in the first one. And so on. Alright, on to 100. Might as well do one up there. Alright, on to 110. Let's see how we're doing. I'm feeling pretty strong so far. And of course, that's how I'll practice it if it's getting like a little too fast, which it is. Let's go to 120 though. So like how I would realistically do these. Then yeah, it's a little quick. So like in short bursts, I think I can play it alright. Playing an entire scale like that is beyond me right now, but you know. So you know, that's tough. Let's try doing just speed bursts on 130. Nope, not yet. You get the idea, though. I think you can see the vision. If I stayed diligent with this over the course of the year, I bet. Like, my original predictions were actually pretty conservative. Like, I would only add like 5 or 10 BPM per year. So, you know, I feel like I've done pretty good work with the scales. It's only February 11th right now of the new year. Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep like playing them. I haven't been going like 2 hours a day like I have been. I've been doing like maybe between 20 and 30-40 minutes a day, but always like every day, like basically for like warm-up scales and arpeggios always. And yeah, it's made like a huge difference. I think like, I feel way more comfortable on the guitar, and just like getting my fingers to move fast, it feels way better. So I think it's been positively impacting my playing. Alright, well, I think it's time we wrap this one up. So that was the scale update. Thanks for sticking around for that. There will be another one in probably 45 days or so. I know I'm calling them by the month, but you need a lot of time to improve on something like this, and I kind of don't want to make another one until I can really solid play 130 and maybe start approaching like 140 or even 150. 150 is insane. If you can play IM scales like clean 150, like how I was just playing 90, you're freaking monster at that point. Anywho, let's go ahead and wrap this up. You know, if you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe. And hey, want some guitar lessons? I'll teach you how to start a scale routine and actually improve, like in a reasonable amount of time, like I've been doing. And of course, if you want some merch, head on down over to Runes to Like, pick yourself up some merch. Yeah. You know, comment questions, check out the podcast, and I think that pretty much covers everything. So, I'll see you in the next one.